Hi guys, and welcome to another new game. Yes, it's another new game. It's a new game. Yes, it's Little Big Workshop, and this is a cracking little game, guys, I have to say. And I'm not saying that just because they sent me a key, because, like, full disclosure, they sent me a key. But I have actually already played 50 hours on this title. I've played a lot. If you guys want to buy it, it is $17.99, which seems pricey, but there's quite a bit in it. And I think there's a lot of replayability on like how you set up your factories and like all the different things that happen. The table, which you'll see in a minute, seems to change. We're going to go new game. We call it Slim's Works. There you go. We're going to call it that. We're going to go in and you'll see the table. Here we go. I'm going to skip the tutorial. I'm a professional. I've played 50 hours. I know exactly what I'm doing. This is my cup of tea as well, because in real life, I worked for the print industry, which is a factory. This is like you manufacture stuff. This is up my street. It really is. We can't do high detailing. Well, you can, kind of. But you'll see it. Right, this is the table where we're going to be working from. There's our little big workshop. And all of this seems to change a bit every time you load it. So you'll have different things in different places. I've got my coffee. I'd prefer milk, guys. Like, can we have that as an option? Just choose your coffee. Right, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to skip the tutorial. And I'm going to hit save. Because this is a good feature. Slim YouTube. Oh, actually, I should have called that Slim YouTube, and then this is, yeah. All right, no, that's fine. So when I go back to here, it'll be Slim YouTube. Yeah, it won't be Slim Works. The factory's called Slim Works. Yes, you'll see that later. Right, so it's got a great help section as well. Like, have a read through that if you want to. It will help you out loads. Right, so the first job we've got coming in on the market is this guy here, which is from Crazy Steve Enterprises. Hi there! I just opened a new shop close to your factory, and seeing as you're new here, maybe we could help each other out. Yes, we can. Right, now if you go into here, it's going to have red here. Right, so what you got is you got to create a plan. Simple, yeah? Right, you got materials, which come in by truck, being imported, and then you've got an operation, and then you've got the finished goods. We can't do that though because we haven't got this, so I can't link that to a station because we haven't got one, so we have to put one in. If you click here, if you do it that way, you see, it will flash which one you need, which is the workbench. I'm going to chuck him in there. I'm going to order him, and he's going to come in, right? Now, whilst we're waiting for the truck to turn up, I'm going to go through this. Milestones. This is what we have to do. This is our first set of goals. Deliver more than 100 products, complete at least 3 client things for like Crazy Steve and others, execute a plan with a billboard linked to it, more on that in a second, and reach factory level 5. There you go. We will also need a zone to put stuff in. Right, one of our dudes or dudettes will come and set that up. Which one are you going to do it? Oh, we got 2 dudes. He's got his little BlackBerry or whatever. There. Right, you'll also see a cog on here. Right, if there's a thing on here, it means that you've got to go and do something in there, or there's potentially something you've got to go and do. So this is our research and development. Contrary to popular belief on other videos that I quickly had a look at on the Tube Review, people go in here and then they're like, yeah, we can come back to that later. No, don't come back to it. Look, you've got 1 point. Spend that point on billboards, because you need that for your milestone. Forget that straight away. Don't mess around. I'm not going to put it straight in. We can now go back to Steve. Right, now you'll see down there was a little plus, by the way. There it is. Distribute jobs to linked workstations of the same kind. There you go. It's got to be the same kind. Right, go back here. We can create this plan now. Look, we can link that to that, and then we can execute that, and then we'll have a job, a contract that goes up here. And you can see the contract. You can click on there, and it'll say it'll take 2 hours and 3 minutes to complete. There we go. And if we go back to, I don't think it says there. We've got 50 days to complete it. Yeah, we'll do it in a couple of hours. That'll be fine. Now, before I carry on, I need to create a break room as well. So I'm going to put some stuff in here. So I'm going to put that in. We'll put that in like that, and then I'll put that in like that, and I'll explain why I do all of that. Right, I'm going to order that straight away. So the break room consists. Oh, that didn't stop it, did it? We've got another truck. The trucks, by the way, come in down here. Look, they're coming off the table because you're probably wondering where they come from. They come in there. Right. So the break room consists of break capacity points, which increases the capacity of coffee you can have, and this is the points that it can create. Right, so down here, this is a new thing they added. This wasn't here at first, right? It's got nothing there at the moment, look. But once they fit that, you'll see what I mean. Right, let's speed that up. Right, there you go. That's now become a break room. It's got a lovely floor. We've got 4 points there and that there. So we can click on this. There we go, we've got 7. So if we click that, it can recover 14 cups of coffee a day. We've got a capacity of 7. And that's how much are working and relaxing, right? Or relaxing in there. We've got, I want to go around the table quick. What? Oh, I thought that was it. Right, we've got a stapler. You can actually use the stapler. Right, we can go around here. Tape, I don't think we can do anything with the tape. No. Scissors. Yeah, do scissors. I can roll a perfect 6 every time. I am really good at doing this. You just got to hit it right. I can do a 5 as well. Look. There you go. Ones are harder, but you can still do it. There you go. See? Right. I've got my coffee. Got a bit of ink. Chocolate. It's always good to eat a bit of chocolate. Yeah. And then a pair of snippers. Or they look like pliers. No, they're snippers. They're snippers. We've got the 07734. Otherwise, hello. I love that. That brings me back. And then we've got little Dremel if you need one. Right. Nearly done. I'm only playing this on normal speed at the moment. We will be speeding up a lot to get through contracts. Right. And we'll go through what all the rest of this does and all the rest of that as we go. This is kind of a first look. There we go. He's finished that. We can hit deliver. Van will come in. Here he comes. They have different vans for different people. So this is Crazy Steve's. He's a bit of a like patchy up cheapo merchant. There we go. There's his delivery driver. Have you noticed that all these people have got short legs and fat asses? I'm just saying. There you go. Look at this. They're presenting it in their hands like, look, it's like a prize. There you go. There's Crazy Steve's driver. You alright, mate? Cheers for that. If you can shut the back of the van. And apparently, you just like jump through to the front. Right, so I've got the shipment of craved wood gnome. They look amazing. People are already eyeing them up as they get unloaded. I hope we can keep this partnership running. Payment we got was $3,000 and experience we got. Right, we're going to go on to experience. The experience down here progresses, and then to the right will show you the R&D points that you'll get given when you get that level. Obviously, that will go into all of these things, and there's lots of things, and there is a second tab. Now, I didn't notice that at first. Right, the first few playthroughs, I was like, right, I've done this, right, but where do you upgrade certain things? Well, they're on that second tab, but you can't clip on it until we get there. And obviously, if you hover over it, it says you've got to complete the silver milestone, which is you've got to complete the bronze, and then that one. So we've graduated for the in-game tutorial. That was the first thing, and we're doing good. But there we go. So we need another contract, right? So market. Right, we've got no challenges from any guys. I ought to show you this. This is client reactions. This is Crazy Steve Enterprises. He's cheap, small orders, random. He's crazy, and the product types are these. So this is the type of product he gets. So he is a cookie fellow that runs a flea market. There you go. That's who he is. All kinds of wacky products for his various customers. This game suits me so much because I was so into it. So at the moment we're not like making money because we've sat there. So we're going to go on here. So we've got basically a load of jobs, and if you click on them, it will give you some information. So it will give you their historic changes of delivery vans and their price, and whether that's going up and down. Very important to keep an eye on this, even on the jobs that you got. So we've got this one. 142, price is going down. That one's pretty level. That's pretty good. And that's 94. That's only just come. So that order's just come to the market. So we don't know how good that's going to be. But we can make 58 of those. Now to make 58 of those, if I go in there and we go plan, it will tell you. Right. So hit this here square. is like a resource, if you like. So the resource is plastic pellets. We're going to import those. The next thing we need is down here is a injection press. So we're going to put one of these in. And I am going to, well, actually, I'm going to hold shift now. So if you do shift, you can place, and then I let go of shift when I click the second one. I'm going to place 2. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach. And you can also pick these up and drag them about if you want to. Like that. So I can drag that one there. I don't want to do it that way. Hang on. Can I? There we go. Press R to rotate. Or press that to rotate. There you go. That's going to go there. I'm going to put a zone in for it as well. Like that. Is that? That's right. So I've made that 6 along. So I'm doing this a little bit detailed now. So I'm going to put a shelf in for it. See? I'm going to put the shelf there. Like that. So that's 5 grand. Right. I'm going to order those. They're on the way. But I do know I can, well, before I link that actually, close that down. I'm going to link these. So the billboard, you link to those. And then you can see it's got 2 linked workstations. Our truck comes in. Our next thing is, right, so that there, which we're going to link to the billboard, will create a plastic thing like that. We're then going to paint it. But again, we haven't got the workstation, so we're going to link it like that. It's going to come down there, and we're going to pop that. I'm going to pop that there. Like so, and I'm going to order that. We're going to ignore that for a minute. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Hang on, this one. So we can now link that to there. Right, now if I go, so that's all of those done. That's all our things done. So we can now hit execute and we can make one of those. But if I click on there, it will tell you. So operation time with our 2 workers will be 30 minutes to make these. Actual work time is an hour. So that's an hour, 2 operators, 2 operations. 2 operators. So the work time split in half because we've got 2 people making it. 2 operations, so that's mold and paint. And then we can deliver up to 58. So I'm going to change that to 58. Right, now let me do that again. Right, if I leave that as 1, right, so per thing we got 12 cost for materials, 9 for salary. We get a payment of 144, which means we take those 2 figures from that figure, which will leave us with 123. If we type in 58, that will change all that, which means for the entire contract, we're going to make 7,105 gold nuggets and 6 parts of a gold nugget. Also, look at these attributes up here. That is affected by these through here. Like durability, style, and there'll be others that will come in later on. So we're going to execute that. There we go. So we've got a contract, and also we've executed a plan with a billboard. We haven't completed it, we've just executed it, which is good. So we've done that. And if we speed up, I put all of those bits in. There we go. And I ordered that separately. So that's the second van. They're tooling up there. You see a little cog over something? It means they're tooling. So they're putting the right tool in it to do the process. So effectively, you got a block of plastic. That's going to get injected into the mold, which is the tool. And it's going to create the product. There you go. So we'll speed that up. So they bring all the plastic in. One of my guys are doing it while the bloke's unloading. We've now got 2 blokes doing it because he's had his rest. They're going to fly through. They missed and threw one outside by accident. And we can change the amount of workers we got. So we got 50. We got quite a few. I can go into here. Like so, if you go into workers, you can see our 2 workers. This is this guy. A crew of 30 hours so far. It's not bad. We can increase it. So I'm going to get another worker, and I'm going to get what's called a hauler. These are haulers. So that means we got 4 of our 10. It's going to increase our costs per day, but I'm going to do it. And they just drop in like that. It's fantastic. So what we can do now, basically, what I've got set up is a little workflow. So he's got bored. He's just thrown that out. I love that. That is just so wacky and brilliant. So we got a carrier. who will carry things around from zone to zone. And then we got 3 workers. So the carrier is a little bit redundant at the moment. It just move things around on the shelf. But basically I've got 2 guys that can work these. 1 guy that can work that. Okay. So we're whipped through that now. That would have changed the time as well. So if you click on that, you can see the hours. So there's 16 hours left on there. But only 5 hours and 45 minutes between these 2 workstations. You see that? It's like a tutorial, this. Now, the other thing that flashed up just a minute ago was this, decorations. Now, if I bring up along the top here, you have obviously the priority. Right. We'll go into that later. We've got the repair, which also you can bring up by holding the control key down. And then you've got the room effect lens. And then you've got operations, as in, like, where they can walk and how fast they can walk. So if it's red, they slow down in the red zone. So you want to operate it similar to that. So we're going to go on the room effect lens. So we've got down here some stuff that you can get indoors, some stuff you can get outdoors, and some trophies, which will give you a bonus. So, like, these are great. Was there I thought there was a times 10 there, or was that? I probably hovered over that. Yeah. But anyway. So if I hover over a room, I can see the mood up the top. There's 22 noise, no comfort, minus 22. So I need to put 22 in there, really. So ideally, I need at least one of these, which these are quite big. So I've left a gap. I can put him down there. We'll pop in there. Now this effect, its room is... No, I've got to order that. Right, okay. I can't remember what that effect for room, but what you can do... I think that's a little bit... Like, I can see that one, but now I can't see that one because I haven't clicked order. Which is okay. If I go like that... That won't change its colour. That won't change its colour. Let's just put one in there as well. That'll do for now. Right. And then I also would like to put one in here. Yeah, so I'm going to order those. 750 gold nuggets. We've still got 8 grand. We're going to make some money out of that. Speed that up. He's going to deliver those in. Your blokes do have to go around and set them up. But now, if we go in there, that's -2. That's a mood of 10. And that is... That doesn't show me the mood. It shows me the coffee. But it's all good. And the more stuff you put down, the more the rooms change colour as well. So we'll turn that off now. We've made 10 of these. Let's speed that up. Let's get this job done. This is our first, like, proper job. We've done a contract for Steve, which was nice and simple to get you into it. And then we've got this one, which is a little bit more complicated. So if I hold control down, you can see these are starting to need repair. But they're okay at the moment. If you click on them as well, right-click on them, sorry. You can see up here, and you can change this. Like, this is the absolute must. Like, if it goes below there, desperately needs it. Since efficiency is down by 10%. That's down to 75% there. And that's 100%. So there you go. That tells you where it needs to be. I don't know if you can actually move those. I don't think you can move those. No, they're set. There we go. Right, so that went ping. So basically, this little clock's gone round, and at the top, it's brought up new products and stuff. So all the markets have changed. So we're making the rubber ducks, 149, 158. See, we can sell some for more than that price, and 101. Right, and then this guy, Steve, wants some shelves. So he wants 15 units. He will reward us with 1,645, and the reputation we'll get off of him will be 4,000, which obviously we want to boost the reputation. Before I go and can create that, though, I'm going to look at Ferb's ranking. So this is the revenue. I'll be down the bottom somewhere. We're turning over revenue of that. This is our worth. I tend to order it by net worth. It kind of gives you where you are in the ranking. So we're 24th at the moment overall, and that's the profit per hour. So let's go back into that job. for the shelf. We're selecting material. So we've got to equal these attributes. So we need to get 7. I'm going to go with that. Purely because I know I can go with that, and that will give us our totals. And if I pick a thing, that will give us our 7 and our 5, kind of, because I know that. And we need 2 more things. So we can already link that because we've got that. We haven't got one of these. We need one of these. We are going to run out of space, by the way, guys. I'm going to put that there. And we will move all of this. And the other thing we need is an assembly station. I'm going to pop that. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Because I want a door. It's fine. We'll pop this. Actually, if I move that. Right, I'm going to move that. In fact, I'm going to dismantle that. That can go in the storage. And then I'm going to change this. There you go. Look, you can change this. I think it's only 4 I need to do. I'll move the ducts. If I do that, I can then put that. You'll see why in a minute. So we're going to order that. It's another 5.5 grand. Because Steve wants me to make this. So that goes to there. That goes into the assembly. And then I can... How many ducts have I got? I don't know. I'm going to execute that. Right, we've got 34 ducts. We're low on money. We don't want to go bankrupt. I'm going to go in there. And I'm going to click on this guy, which is 17. And I'm going to deliver that. So I've sold 17 units to the higher price. And then I'm going to deliver 20 to that one. So we've maximised some money. We've levelled up, which is great. They're going to bring those in. And then I'm going to prioritise that up to the top. Hopefully this isn't all too much information. So they're going to switch things. And we've had another research point, which means we can click on here and unlock... basically unlock export and workstation zones. We're going to do that. And I'll show you why, because this we're going to set up as a workshop zone, and then we're going to link it to the billboard, and we're going to link it to the bank station, and we're not going to link it to there because I'm going to put another zone in, which is going to go there, and then I'm going to do that, and I'm going to link that to that one there. That kind of wants to go across. We're a bit squished in at the moment, but it'll be good. It'll be fine, right? So we've got the materials coming in now. So they're going to start work on making these shelves. There we go. Let's go and get some more. And that's just a general one at the moment. We can make this bigger, by the way. We'll make it like that. It's gonna be in the way a bit, but it's to start us off. It will be fine. There we go. And we'll get this job out. We've got 2 days. We're in the green. We're making it really fast. We've got 3 workers on it, which is good. Hold control down. These do need fixing, which we will do when we finish this contract. We've got 5 grand now, look. We're alright. We haven't gone bankrupt yet. No, keep the stuff in there. I should have put a shelf in the corner there, but it doesn't matter. Worry about that later. And this is our lot that we've got, by the way, so far. This is all the room we got. So if we build out, we can only build out to there. So you're restricted a bit. It gives you a bit of a challenge. There we go. We've got 10 shelves built. What I'm going to do, these are going to come out, these videos, on Mondays, but I am going to release a couple this week just to give you a teaser to it, to get you going. And then we'll start properly, or we'll carry on properly from next week. So I'll put one out on Wednesday and Friday this week or something. We'll do that, do a few extras. So also, while they were doing that, and they were getting to the end, like basically the way this works is because they finished the first task, which is like doing the wood and stuff, they can move on. Like there's spare workers, will move on to other tasks down in the queue. So I can deliver that. We can repair that, so I control and click on them. So I'm going to repair all my workstations now. Because this job is just a job. It's not a contract with a what's his name client. A client. It's just a general market one. So they're going to go around and repair all of that and then carry on painting the ducks. So there we go. We made our 1,644. I'm going to call it pounds and 75 pence. And we gained 4,000 experiences and we went up another level. Which is great because we've unlocked 3 points. I am now going to unlock that. Right? And I'm not going to explain that until next episode. Right? I'm going to get the ducks out of the way and then we're going to call it. So we're going to do this. So this is our first look. Setting up our first workshop. Here we go. We'll get these out of the way. We'll sell them. And you'll see where we are. Financially, we'll be like really well off. We've made millions. And then we'll save it. And we'll say, that's your lot for today. Okay, 56, 57, and 58. There we go. Which leaves us 23 because we sold a load. So if we go in here, this will say we've got no demand there. We've got 34 demand there at 101, and 42 demand there at 149. So we can deliver those, which make us 3.5 grand. Now, I could have given you a tip there, right? But I've sold them because I haven't got a lot of money, right? But a little tip. That's not going up. We don't know what that's going to do. That is going up, but that's a long way short. So that's okay to sell that. However, if it was, say, let me see if I can find one. That one. I might hold off for the clock to go round to the next one because it's going up. So the chances are that price will go up. And if you can afford to wait. That one, right? If you're making 52 units and you've only got 10 built, sell them. Because the price is going down. So you don't want it to wait till it's completed the 52. Just sell the product as you go as quickly as possible. Right? Just get rid of it at the highest price possible. And make as much money. Because you're going to find the price going down, you're going to lose out. Right. They're delivering those. They're taking those away. Bye. He has to go all the way around, by the way. We'll follow him. There we go. But that's going to be a lot for today. So if you've liked this video, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below. Tips, ideas or questions you have about the game. You know, chuck them down below and I will answer you as soon as I can. As I say, I've got about 50 hours into the game so far. I will put all the usual links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon, along with Discord, which you need to be 13 years of age to join. All in the description of the video. As I say, I will put the link for Green Man Gaming in. It's the same price as it is on Steam. You will get a Steam key if you do buy it from there, but... Look, watch. He jumps off. That's great. But you will be supporting this channel, which is the important bit of that. Most importantly, though, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, that's your lot for today. So until the next time, it is goodbye from me for now. Bye-bye.